I'm Gavin Hodgson from Granger's Fishing and Casting Instructor, and I'm here to talk to you about fishing, a few different methods, a few different things to learn, techniques and practices to help you along. The Rapala knot, or a very similar knot, the non-slip loop, is a useful knot for when we need to present the lure or the fly with a bit of movement. In other words, it's not being held rigid by the line, it's not going to sink with the line, it's going to dive aside from the line, so that, in other words, if we've got a heavy fly, for example, it's going to dive for cover when we stop retrieving, a situation that I found very useful when bone fishing. First part of the knot is create an overhand knot. There's the overhand, forget about that for the moment. Taking our fly, hook or lure, thread the hook, and then we've got to come back into that initial overhand knot. And we come back into it the way the line comes out. So we can see the line is coming out of the loop that side, coming out of the knot that side, we go back in that side. That's quite important. Now if we pinch that and get it, shuffle it so it gets closer to the hook, then pinch the knot. And then 4 turns. As with many knots, 4 turns is a pretty standard. And then you can carry on completing the knot by going back through the center of that knot. Now this is quite important. The center of that knot, and then it's basically it's like a clinch knot. Snug that, pull it down. Always spread it out if it seems to be overwrapping itself. Keep spreading that knot out. Snug it down, and then tighten up both ends. And what we end up with is a barrel and a loop. And if I trim that away, you can see the shape of the knot. That's exactly what we hope for when we want to present the fly with free movement. A nice loop knot where the fly can swim freely, and it doesn't tighten up like some loop knots, so you can fish again. Once you've caught a fish and released it, you can fish again and that loop will always remain, and it's as strong as any blood knot or clinch knot. Never lost a fish on that knot.